the time to watch this video, here is another interesting dynamic that we see when we talk about LoadProof. Apparently, somebody in their organization is interested, and somebody saw the value that this product LoadProof provides, and we get to talk to them, and they are curious and they want to learn more. And in our conversation, this comes up. Hey, we have already Google Drive. We use Google Drive and we store pictures in Google Drive, and that worked great for us. And this was actually a very interesting story, because this was a intern. I mean, obviously from Georgia Tech, pretty smart kid, but they don't understand all the implications of using an enterprise system of record in a supply chain environment where you're dealing with so many different partners, right? Vendors, customers, anybody else, right? Transportation service providers, lumpers. I mean, all kinds of people. It's a huge community. Supply chain is a huge community, right? So, obviously, I mean, you once you spend some time in the industry, you understand all these different players and how you work with them, and how to maintain this data integrity and still do business, still the collaborator competitor dynamic and all that, right? So obviously, I mean, without experience, it's difficult to understand that. So we ended up having this intern that was talking about, hey, we got this great Google Drive and we are storing the pictures there. But that's only one part. Storing alone is not going to help you, right? You also have to be able to retrieve those pictures pretty fast. You don't want to spend hours and hours looking for those pictures, searching for those pictures within Google Drive, right? Also, you want to tag those pictures with the right metadata. That's very, very important, because that's what makes everything easy. Because tomorrow, when you have a claim, when you have a chargeback, you want to be able to search those pictures for that specific sales order, for that specific purchase order, for that specific SCAC, because it was delivered by the specific carrier, or for that specific bill of lading, right? Or that specific delivery, because that's what you shipped to the customer. That's what you're tracking the product with in your SAP, whatever WMS or TMS that you guys are using. So retrievability is very important. Also, on top of what we provide on top of easy retrievability is email notifications, and people love this. And we got this recent customer that signed up. Hey, I love everything. You know what I want? Every time I load, send an email to this person, right? Give me somewhere to set this up and send an email to this person, because not only we loaded everything and shipped the real product perfectly, through our whatever carrier that we are using, but electronically we also want to deliver this proof saying that, hey, look at the condition of the product. So we don't want to talk about chargebacks, we don't want to talk about claims, we don't want to talk about damages. I mean, we did our job great, right? So that's why it's not saving $50, saving $100, saving $200. It's about enterprise system of record, especially when you're shipping very expensive product, right? You're going to lose ton of money, ton of dollars if there are damages someone else did. I mean, because there are a lot of things that happen in a supply chain. I mean, you are shipping the product. All you know is the product left your facility and you did your job, right? But what happens is, if it's an LTL scenario, you could, if it's a multi-stop scenario, the driver goes to stop 1, delivers, stop 1 products, and then he goes to stop 2, delivers stop 2 products, and then he goes to stop 3, delivers stop 3 products. Or it could be a scenario where you outsource to someone, and those guys have something called a cross-dock facility, right? Where they're cross-docking, and to my understanding, they normally cross-dock or move pallets. That's it. They don't break open pallets, but sometimes, you get a surprise. You ship this product, that's what your carrier promised, but they depalletize. That means the chances of, the more they touch your product, merchandise, the more chances of damages, right? So they depalletize. That's even worse. They depalletize and open it, and then break down the pallets and build different size pallets, and then put it back again, and then it gets delivered. Not only your pallet integrity is gone, not only you can say, hey, I delivered this pallet with 20 boxes or 30 boxes or 50 boxes in it, but you cannot even identify that, right? So you want to make sure none of that happens. And we had another interesting scenario where these guys were shipping fragile products, and the carrier didn't know about it, and they just started stacking something else on top of it, and when it arrived at the retailer, it was broken, because it's a top heavy item, and it breaks very fast if you keep something. And this has all happened in spite of having that fragile notice on that product, right? So that's why it's important to capture this documentation. I mean, it's Google Drive is just not going to help for you to store this. It's not only about storage, it's storage and then retrievability later when you need it, and then notification to people about this. Hey, look at this, right? And I mean, you can take all these pictures, copy those pictures to your computers and then add it to your email and then send it. And what happens to emails with such big attachments, right? They clog the inbox, they clog the email server, and often they end up in trash, or they don't even get delivered, and you have to talk to your IT department, talk to their IT department. They bring all these people together to get this piece of enterprise record. That's a very, very important information, right? So you don't want to go through all that. So that's why LoadProof is another very good repository. So you can store all that and retrieve it fast. And not only that, you can send email notifications to people that need to know about this shipment, need to know about this merchandise that's left your facility, on its way to the other facility. And that's why Google Drive is not a good solution, right? I mean, it's a great tool. It's free. It's available, for everybody, and all you have to do is, go to Google and, add it, upload it. But it's not a great solution because it's not easy to retrieve, and you don't have email notifications, right? I mean, that's just two reasons, but there are a lot more reasons I can give. So don't approach it as if, hey, I got to save this $50, I got to save this $100, but have solid proof. Those are enterprise system of records that can be even integrated to your TMS, WMS, whatever that is. So that's a very, very important sensitive information, to cover your side of the story. So you can prove to people that, hey, we did our job right. We did a great job and we shipped a great product, right? So that's why, Google Drive is not a great solution. So you have to, look at LoadProof and, take advantage of all the capabilities that come with it. And of course, right, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please let us know if you have any questions, any comments, any observations, and, we'll continue the dialogue offline as well. So thank you again.